My bucket list. Let's get to some Machu Picchu, see what's happening over there. So he's creating circular economies, and he's the director of operations for MOTIV in Peru. I'd like you guys to welcome Valentin Popescu.
Hola, ¿cómo están? How are you guys? I will try to do my best in English. I'm sorry, it's my third language, but I will try to do my best. If not, I will switch to Spanish. So, thank you. My name is Valentin Popescu. I'm from Romania, and how a Romanian from a Dracula land, Transylvania, get to the Incas Machu Picchu, where, that's a long story, will not be today. But my wife, she's Peruvian, so you understand why, maybe. So I want to introduce you, first of all, about MOTIV. It's a non-profit organization who use Bitcoin to empower, to educate, and equip those who never had the chance, to educate themselves or never had a chance to be centralized. So when you present about Bitcoin, saying that it's decentralized, they will tell you in Peru, I'm decentralized. I don't have any, even an ID. I don't have a bank account. I never been part of, the social. So we are there, and I want to present to you a video that talks more about what we do, and then we'll have some information and questions.
MOTIV es una ONG internacional sin fines de lucro que fomenta la educación y desarrollo socioeconómico de las familias en los centros integrales por medio del Bitcoin en sus comunidades para generar economía circular utilizando la billetera digital Blink para sus actividades diarias basándonos en 3 pilares: físico, académico y emocional y espiritual. Durante estos años, se educó y apoyó a cientos de familias en gran necesidad para que puedan adquirir víveres. Además, se brindó apoyo a las ollas comunes y comedores populares. También se proveyeron cientos de zapatos, medias y frazadas para los pueblos remotos de Cusco. Actualmente, buscamos educar y equipar a los adultos con el propósito de potenciar sus habilidades para la creación de micronegocios donde obtengan sus propios ingresos económicos y a la vez brindamos un programa educativo integral a niños y adolescentes con el fin que tengan acceso a la educación a través de clases de reforzamiento escolar, inglés y deporte. Nos encontramos en las 3 regiones del país: en Lima, Ancón, Santa Rosa, Caraballo, Comas, Quebrada Verde y Manchay. En Cusco, Oguay, Guayapata, Sunjo y Cusco Ciudad. En Iquitos, en Barrio Florido, Delfines y Punchana. En Tarapoto, Juan Guerra. Durante 24 meses se logró que más de 150 establecimientos acepten Bitcoin con la billetera digital Blink a nivel nacional. Las personas beneficiarias de nuestros programas usan el Bitcoin mediante la descarga de la billetera digital. De esta forma, tienen acceso gratuito a transaccionar, es decir, recibir y enviar el Bitcoin en el sistema Lightning. Las mujeres y familias reciben el beneficio económico mensual de Bitcoin en su billetera digital, el cual usan desde sus propias comunidades para realizar recargas de teléfono, adquirir víveres, pagar los materiales de los talleres de emprendimiento y para adquirir útiles escolares para las clases de reforzamiento escolar de sus hijos.
No hay limitaciones para aprender y emprender.
Si yo aprendí a usar el Bitcoin
para el día a día,
¡tú también puedes!
Si deseas participar como voluntario, realizar aportes económicos con Bitcoin o conocer más sobre lo que estamos haciendo, nos puedes encontrar en todas nuestras plataformas digitales. @MOTIV en Go Global y @MOTIV Perú.
Everyone talks about Bitcoin, freedom, great tool, amazing tool. But the question is, how can you give that tremendous tool to those who don't know how to read, how to write, who don't have an ID? Peru, a country of 33 million persons, Just Lima, the capital on the coast, has 11 million. But you have 75% from the economy of Peru. It's in a like illegal or in the black market, informal. So imagine those people never had a bank account. And we came there, and we say we are MOTIV, and we want to educate and equip. And we want to give you Bitcoin. Bitcoin? It's a hacker. It's a program. It's for millionaire. It's a casino. It's a bet. They don't know what. So what we do is to go to them community, and before to talk about Bitcoin, we serve and understand them needs, and then explain that there is a tremendous tool. You don't have to be part of the government. Bitcoin can connect you with the world. Everyone knows, thank you, everyone knows about Peru, Machu Picchu. And Cusco, it's connected with the world, but Peru has 55 different languages. It's a country that I have 17 years in Peru, and it takes a life to understand the whole culture differences between the coast and the jungle. Now you'll ask like, oh guys, you are like the same like El Zonte. Well, we came in 2001, and we learned from them. But I said in Peru, we don't have just Zonte. We have the coast. We have a nice beach surfing. We have the widest, Peru has the widest wave in the world, but also you have the mountains, the Andes, where no one is going there. We want to be there also. Or being in a jungle. In a jungle, people are very happy. They want Bitcoin, they want shitcoins, they want everything. Why? They don't know why. So every place, or in the Andes, they are very close. They don't trust. How do you win the trust? Telling them that you have a new gadget or a better app? No. You are there and serve. And who are serving? The people. So what we do is train leaders having the tool, this tremendous tool that is Bitcoin, and serve and educate and equip the most in need. Now, who we are, MOTIV is a nonprofit international NGO, and where we are in different parts of the country. We try from the south, where is Cusco, it's Machu Picchu, and Lima in the coast, and in north, in the middle of the jungle, Iquitos. It's the biggest city in the world that don't have road access. It's in the middle of the Amazon, and you have 1 million person there. It's amazing to see how they never thought I'll use digital app before. Educate and equip. Most of these kids in the Andes, with the first Bitcoin we received in 2020, in the middle of pandemia, they received shoes. And you'll think like, oh yeah, you like to play Uncle Sam that is going to a poor country and giving gifts. And let me tell you something. I came from Romania, a very poor country, and we don't want to play as Santa Claus. The shoes for the kids is the vehicle from the house to the school, maybe 1 or 2 hours of walking in a freezing middle of Andes. That's the vehicle, not just going to the school, but to work. Because yes, these kids are helping the family to take care about the alpacas. Everyone maybe hear about alpaca, baby alpaca. They take care. So we start to serve, to wash the feet of the kids and give the shoes, telling them that we use Bitcoin for that. And they say, wow, you can buy Bitcoin, it's not for a millionaire, you can buy Bitcoin with shoes. Yeah, you can buy a bread, you can buy a candy. And that's how we win the trust. And then we have 2 methods that we use daily. It's special events like this, participating, talking, doing sports events, but how we work is in comprehensive center. Thinking in education, yes, but also in a physical needs. Most of these kids that you saw, they are malnutrition. How can Bitcoin fix that? Wow, It's a tremendous tool, not just to giving like a gift. It's to empower the moms, the fathers, to have a job, to work, to have incomings. And then they will not see us just as Santa Claus. Oh, NGOs are coming and throw gifts. Nice pictures, this is it. No. Going there and empowered. Don't give them just the fish. Teach them how to fish. Integral centers. Thank you. Physical, academic, and emotional and spiritual. And maybe you'll think that emotional and spiritual is not that important, but let me tell you something. Peru, unfortunately, is one of the countries in South America that has a severe high rate of child abuse. I don't know if you saw the movie Sounds of Freedom, but if I have to film a movie in Peru, it's a disaster. It's so sad. So, yes, we work in these two areas, but also here it's needed. Because if you work in an emotion of the moms, then they will take this tool, Bitcoin, and they will spread the word. I'm just a person that I can travel. My travel is very limited. I cannot be in many places in the same time. But these people can be the ambassadors in them little communities. I remember when I came in one community, I was very excited to see the ladies that was doing a sewing class, vocational class, but I was saying in my mind, I don't think that any of these ladies will buy someday a machine. They will depend on us. I don't know, I was sitting like this, and one of the ladies said, "Hey, gringo, come on here, I want to tell you a story." I said, "Me? What story?" I save for 3 months, and next week I will buy not one, 2 sewing machine. How did you do that? Well, you guys trained me. I didn't know the story. I was to the leaders, "Hey, you didn't tell me the story." They say, "We didn't know this story. She did it by herself." And I said, "You have to tell this story because the word saving in South America, it's a tremendous word. Saving money, that's amazing. And yes, it's possible." After school, it's one of the programs that during the pandemic was a tremendous tool. Peru had, for 2 years, the school was closed. 2 years, the kids was on the street. You'll be like, but they had access online, right? Really? In Peru, how many kids do you think that they had internet in their home? So what we have to do? Just sit there and watch them. And I said, let's open comprehensive center and think how can we deliver education. After school English class, they talk better than me English. Kids club, thinking that a lot of these sorry. These little girls maybe was abused. And most of them are looking for not gringos with gadgets, but someone from the local community. And this is the secret, actually. The secret is to present the tool, but those persons that present the tool, the leaders, have to have a good example. These guys are the example for the community. If the community will see great examples of serving, they will want everything that the leader has, the tool, the gadgets, Bitcoin. But it's about serving. Kids sport. Most of the kids, you'll hear South America a lot of soccer, sports. Well, yes, in Argentina and Brazil, in Colombia, but unfortunately in Peru, sports is something that they forget about. And we try to use Bitcoin to open sports academy and nutrition. You have more than 45% of the kids from Peru are severe chronic malnutrition. It's very difficult to invite them to an English class, to after-school class, math, thinking that they are malnourished. So we create vocational classes so the moms can have Bitcoin as a tool to learn how to bakery, pastry class, sewing class, hydroponics, many other skills so they can have incomings. And we participate in few conferences in Peru. Was so difficult because Peru doesn't want to hear, crypto for them, Bitcoin, it's something that it's not important for the politicians. I'm so happy to be in a country that the presidents, they invest time, invest everything to adopt Bitcoin. So we start from the ground. I don't want to say that we're the first. I don't like to use this, we are the bigger, we are the first. I don't care about that. We want to be example for others. And by the way, I have just 10 seconds. There are so many things to say, but Peru, it's a touristic country. So I invite you to go to our Twitter website so you can join in future. In few weeks, we'll launch the program Travel with Bitcoin in Peru. Thank you.